Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's Carolyn. I'm an empath and psychic, and today I have another pick a pile reading for you. Today's pick a pile reading is going to be what makes you a star. Now this is part of the You Are Beautiful Tarot tag, and that was created by Amy over at 811 Moon. I'm gonna have her YouTube channel linked in the cards and in the description box down below. You should really check her out. She's an amazing reader, and she created this tarot tag to help all of us create videos to show you guys why you are beautiful. And so I wanted to do what makes you a star so that you guys know how to get that energy and spark back into your life, and you start to gain more confidence with yourself. And so I have 3 different piles for you guys to pick from. We have pile number 1 with the amethyst crystal and angelite tart. We have pile number 2 with the selenite wand and the howlite tart. And then we have pile number 3 with the Siva shell, the tiger's eye crystal, and the black obsidian crystal. So take a moment and pause the video if you need to meditate and ask yourself what makes you a star. You can always pick more than one pile, do what resonates for you. And as always, because this is a general reading, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And all timestamps are going to be in the description box down below. There's also going to be links to all my other social media, including ways to contact me if you want to book your own reading. And with all that being said, I'm going to jump right ahead into pile number 1. Okay, so pile number 1, I'm going to put your amethyst and angelite crystal off to the side here. And so let's see what cards you have. So we have Acts Wonderfully, Receive Graciously, card number 4. We have card number 28, This One Journeys to the Stars. Card 36, You Contain the Entire Universe Encoded Within You. We have Lady of the Lotus Born, Embodiment is the Deepest Bliss, My Body Was Made for Enlightenment. We have the Queen of Heaven and Earth, I have Nothing to Hide, I See and Accept All That I Am. And then card 31, Look to the Stars. So I want to say the first thing that's jumping out at me is that you guys have 2-star cards here. And this video is literally called What Makes You a Star. And so this is telling you that regardless if you believe it or not, you guys are special. You are your own stars. You are unique. And I really feel like there is a lot of potential with you. We have a lot of images that is a very dreamer energy. And I feel like you guys, it can be that you guys have a lot of ideas, and I feel like you guys might not always act on them, but you guys actually are very visionary. You have a lot of good ideas that come to you because we have a pig flying here, and it's talking about a journey starting, a journey beginning. And then we have the infinity symbol, and then over here we have all 12 zodiacs. This is telling me that you guys have a lot of energy, and I feel like you guys could be star seeds. I'm getting a big sense that you guys could be star seeds, and if you want to embody your energy more, it's going to be very important for you guys to pay more attention to the stars, to stay outside when it's nighttime some more. I feel like that's when you get the most re-energized, and I feel like that's when you're actually able to ground yourself. I feel like you guys could be a night owl, and so doing things at night would actually be more beneficial for you. With this Lady of the Lotus Born card, I feel like you guys really are someone where you have gone through a lot of darkness in your life, and just like these stars here, you illuminate the night. You illuminate the darkness in your life. You are the light that overcomes the darkness. You guys have the entire universe encoded within you. You guys have lived multiple past lives. I feel like you guys are a very old soul, you're a very wise soul, and you have a lot of wisdom. And I feel like your higher self is constantly trying to connect with you. I feel like you guys have a lot of access to the Akashic records. I feel like you guys have a lot of knowledge that you guys don't fully realize. You guys are smarter beyond your years. I feel like it's easy for you guys to pick things up, to understand them. I feel like you kind of think that you're ordinary, that everyone else is like you, but they're not. I really sense that you guys have a very wise mind. I feel like your mind and your intelligence is one of the things that draws many people to you. And I feel like you guys are very balanced in your life. I feel like you have that balance between the light and the dark and heaven and earth. I feel like you guys are able to kind of find practical solutions to things. And I feel like it's very easy for you to find a plan, to find some sort of action to overcome a situation. So while you might deal with a lot of hardships and a lot of challenges, you find a way out of it. You are very organized. And I feel like that's because you guys are actually able to change your perspective and see what the best course of action is. You can kind of run through each scenario in your head and think it through. And I think the reason why you draw people to you is because you give them such good love. You care about people on a whole nother level, and that's why I really feel like you guys are star seeds and empaths, because you have a way where you make people special. You are a star yourself, but you are also able to give that energy to others. You are a giver, and And because of that, you guys are going to receive. And I feel like if you haven't received yet, it's because you're blocking it. You have very powerful manifestation abilities with that infinity symbol. And I feel like you guys have a lot of good things that you can bring towards you. But sometimes, because you have the entire universe encoded within you, you get blocked. And you end up cutting off that signal. You end up fearing things because you have all the answers. You also have the negative answers. And that is your biggest block. But you are a star because no one else can do what you do. I feel like you underestimate yourself, and you have so many people around you supporting you, and you also have so many people as far as your spirit guides and ancestors supporting you. I feel like you guys have a very powerful energy around you. And I really feel like it's important for you guys to connect with your past self, to connect with your highest self. I feel like meditation is going to be able to really ground you. And I feel like you also receive a lot of messages in your dreams because you receive a lot of insight at nighttime. I feel like your dreams speak to you, whether that's giving you ideas, giving you answers and solutions to things, or just giving you messages. Really pay attention to them. That is what makes you a star. And really, you guys are so unique with the way that your mind works. I feel like you guys are going to do great things with your mind. Whether that's just in conversation with people, where you get them to change their perspective on things, or you help them understand something, or whether that's you actually creating an idea you have and bringing it to life. I feel like you have the ability to change people's lives around you just by being in their lives. You guys have so much good energy with you that you give that away to other people, where it's not even just they feel your love, but you make them feel better about themselves. You have such a positive energy, whether you know it or not, or it's conscious or it's not. You guys are able to make others feel amazing in their own life. I feel you guys have a really positive energy that's just surrounding you and protecting you. I'm going to go ahead and use the Prism Tarot now, and I'm going to see what we get for your tarot cards to kind of go more in depth with some of these oracle cards that we have. We have the Hanged Man, and that is all about perspective. And then the back of the deck energy is the High Priestess. So this is just confirming everything I was saying before. It's really all about your mind and the way that you have a lot of ancient wisdom within you. You guys are super powerful, and you guys really are more unique than you think. I feel like some of you guys, especially those who resonate with being a starseed, you might do things in a way that people think are odd or strange or weird, and they kind of maybe don't want to associate with you, and you can be a little bit of a loner. But I feel like that's really good for you because it allows you to be one with yourself. You're able to find peace within yourself in this lifetime, and that is really going to allow you to expand upon what you want to do, upon what your intuition and your mind is leading you to. I feel like you have a good balance between your intellect and your intuition, where you're actually able to use them together instead of having them fight one another. I feel like you guys are really able to change things around and get what you want. And I feel like you guys have this magnetizing energy where you can be very charismatic and where you can charm people and use them to your advantage if you need to. I feel like you guys have a very protected energy, and that makes you a star because not only are you protected, but you are able to then help others by protecting them. I feel like you guys are really good when it comes to hyping others up and motivating them. I really sense that what makes you a star is just your personality and your mind. The way that you are in sync and confident within yourself, that is really allowing you to lead others. And even if you don't feel confident, you automatically are. Where even if you are having a lot of insecurities and a lot of doubts, people don't see it. You have this perception of you, which can be intimidating to some, but it's also magnetizing, where people want to be you. And I feel like you might attract a couple enemies as a result of this, because I think people see you and they want to be you, they envy you, because of the way that you present yourself, the way that your personality rubs off on them. And so I feel like that could be part of the challenges you face. But because your heart is so pure, because you care so much about others, you are able to kind of kill them with kindness. That is what I'm really sensing for you guys. You have a very ancient, very wise, but pure soul. And I feel like that's a little bit rare to find, and that's what you guys have, and that's why you guys are a star. That's what makes you one of a kind, because you guys just have this energy about you. And so really, if you want to ground yourself, if you feel a little lost or confused, or you're not feeling like yourself, really focus on doing things at night. This could be anything. This could be taking a salt bath. This could be going for a walk, but really just connecting with the stars, even looking into astrology is going to help you ground and connect with yourself. And I really feel like that is how you start to feel this energy about you, and start to understand it. Some of you guys, I also feel like you could be studying astrology, and that is how you help others, and you can help them understand themselves and get a better understanding of who they are, and therefore give them more insight into their own life. But I feel like you have a very pure healing energy, and you guys are just living life in a way that is true and authentic to yourselves, and that is why you guys are a star, because no one else can do what you do. Even if someone else tries to be you, they won't ever be you, because there is something specific about you that is just true to who you are. You're not doing it because you're wearing a mask. You're doing it because it's yourself. And that's really just what makes you a star and makes you amazing. And so if you have been dealing with any doubts or any insecurities, know that you are amazing. Know that you are protected and loved by the universe and by your spirit guides, and you are a star. And you have so much confirmation that you are a star, so just believe in it. And those of you who haven't looked into star seeds, do more research on that. I feel like it's going to help you understand yourself a lot better. So I hope this resonates for you guys. If it did, let me know in the YouTube comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share with someone else who needs to hear this message. If you guys haven't already, please hit subscribe. I would love to have you guys a part of this family. Also turn on that bell notification so you don't miss out when I post my next video. And I can't wait to see you guys then. Have a good one. Bye. So those of you who picked pile number 2, I'm going to put your crystals off to the side here. So we have card number 6, bloom where you were planted. Card 14, find your star family in this cosmic game of hide and seek. Card 41, your greatest joy pollinates the world. The goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. And card number 7, burning bowl ritual. So I want to point out that we do have number 14 and 41, which is kind of like what I call a palindrome number. So some of you guys, it might actually be beneficial for you guys to look up angel numbers and see what they mean, or this could be a sign that when you're on the right path, you'll see numbers 14 or 41. I'm also getting the sense though that your solar plexus chakra is really what makes you a star, really makes you unique. I feel like you guys have a lot of joy and happiness when it comes to things in your life, or you're able to look on the bright side of things. And you're able to understand that you need to let things go. And I think that's actually how you ground yourself and get reconnected with things, is that when you do have negative energy that's making your sacral chakra not be what it needs to be, not really be in sync, and you feel like you're unbalanced, doing a burning bowl ritual where you let go of things that are no longer serving you is going to be extremely beneficial, especially because we have the goddess of all that flows. This is saying that you do very good with the divine feminine energy, where you guys do better when you are more with your intuition and more with yourself, and really in one with yourself and the universe. When there are things that are kind of stagnating you or making you feel like you have to conform or confine, it doesn't work. You guys are meant to kind of flow through everything, almost like water in a river. It bends and it flows, and that's what you guys need to do. And I sense that you guys are a star because you have the ability to plant seeds and really become unique with what you do with them. I feel like you guys are able to get what you want and accomplish the things you want by putting in a lot of hard work. And especially with the solar plexus chakra, that is about ambition and determination and accomplishment. I feel like that's what you guys are able to do. And you guys are able to be the bees here and pollinate the world. And with this planet card, this is saying like you guys are the planet and you pollinate it. And it's like you are your own ecosystem is really what I'm sensing. You have this energy about you where everything you do for a reason. There's a logic behind it, even if it's a subconscious logic. You guys are very aware of what you're doing, and you're doing it so you are able to be yourself, to flow with things. You have everything you need. You have all your own resources. That's why you are a star, because you are resilient, you are strong, and you are able to use whatever you have and make it work. You guys don't make excuses, and you don't hold yourself back. You don't limit yourself. And that's why when it comes to finding your star family in this cosmic game of hide and seek, you guys are a star. Now you're looking for your star family. You guys are a star because you don't settle, because you don't hold yourself back. You don't wait for things. you go out and you get them. And if you don't have them, you're searching for them, you're looking for them, but you believe that you're gonna get them. You let go of all this negativity. And that is really what makes you a star, because you are very powerful and influential, because you make people want to work harder. You make people want to be their best selves. And that's because you work with the universe and you don't work against it. Because you flow with the universe, you are never looking and focusing on what you lack. When you do that, you are able to let it go and you focus on what you're grateful for, so you can pollinate the world, so you can allow your joy to take over. I'm gonna pull some tarot cards and see what other messages we get for you guys on what makes you a star. So pile number 2. Okay, so we have these jumpers here. So we have 8 of Wands, 2 of Wands, and the Tower. And so looking at this energy here, again, it's a lot of yellows and pinks. And so this is really telling me it's like you guys are really in sync with your lower chakras. You guys are really able to make things work for you. But I also sense with this Tower here that you guys are very mindful and very spiritual. You're very evolved. And no matter what you believe in, this is telling me that you have the power to trust your intuition and to believe in yourself. And I feel like that is why your solar plexus chakra is so strong, because you take action on things and you're quick with that action. You don't sit and wait. When you get an idea, you go for it. When you want something, you get it. You pollinate things right away. You don't sit and you don't wait for them. And the back of the deck energy is the 7 of Pentacles, and that is all about hard work. Look at that person. He's literally wiping away the sweat from a long day's work. That is what you guys are doing. You are working hard and you're achieving things, and that's what makes you a star. That is what is actually helping you guys find your soul tribe and your star family, because you are getting things done. And I feel like some of you guys, what actually makes you a star is your work. I feel like you guys are going to get a lot of recognition or accomplish a lot with your work, and people are going to know you from what you do. But I also feel like if it's not work specifically for you guys, it's the work you put into things. So whatever you're putting a lot of your time and energy into, you will be rewarded for it, because it makes you a star. It makes you special. You have a lot that you are doing and accomplishing, and it is leaving the world a better place. And because you are so driven, you motivate others. I feel like some of you guys could be public speakers, where you literally are speaking to people and giving them the energy to go out and accomplish things, because you're telling them everything that you have done and you're sharing your experiences with them. But I really sense like whatever you guys are doing energy wise, whatever you put out, you will get back tenfold. And so that's why you guys are a star, because you are special with the way you do things, with your drive and the way that you are holding yourself accountable, because not everyone this day and age holds themselves accountable. And there are people that do give up and who don't overcome challenges, and you guys aren't them. You don't make excuses. You might justify things and be realistic and say, okay, we need to change the plan, we need to reroute, we need to find something that's more sustainable, but you don't give up. You don't back down. And just because something's challenging doesn't mean that you stop. Because just like the bees here, yeah, there is a lot that you have to pollinate, there's a lot that you have to do, but it doesn't mean that you give up just because there's a lot of it. Because you know that one day all these seeds that you planted, they're going to grow. And so you guys are okay with putting in the hard work because you believe in yourself enough. You guys have confidence with the things you do, with the things you put your energy into. And so I really sense that you guys are going to be stars in the way that people look up to you, the way that people admire you. You have such a beautiful energy here because you are just focused. You know what you want and you're not going to settle. You're going to find whatever you want, because this is a game to you. And if it's a game, you can win. And that's really what I feel your energy is all about. It's about being successful and taking the challenges as they come. I want to go back to numbers 14 and 41. If we break them down, 1 plus 4 equals 5. And so this energy in your life is made up of new beginnings that bring stability, but also embodies change. You guys are ever growing. You are ever changing. You are evolving, and you guys embrace that. You guys look forward to that because it makes you who you are. It makes you able to keep reaching those milestones, to keep getting the things you're getting and accomplishing more. And that is really what makes you a star, is the things that you have done, the things that you are doing, and the things that you will continue to do. And the universe is working with you because you are creating such good for the world. I feel like you guys have a really good energy about you, where you are just strong, you're determined, and you are showing people how to keep moving forward and to not let things hold them back, and how they can reach any dream that they set their mind on. And so that's really what makes you a star, is just your ambition and your drive and focus for things. So I hope this resonates for you guys. If it did, let me know in the YouTube comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with someone else who needs to hear this message. If you guys haven't already, please hit subscribe. I would love to have you guys part of this family, and also turn on that bell notification so you don't miss out when I post my next video. I can't wait to see you all then. Have a good one. Bye. So those of you who picked pile number 3, I'm going to go ahead and put your crystals off to the side here. So we have card 11, the hero of your cosmic journey. Card 20, out of the mess comes elegant order. Card 11, each evolutionary turn requires you to give up who you think you are. Card 29, to be enlightened, lighten up. Card 19, mental mori, there might not be a someday. The warrior of light, I have a steel-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. And card 55, write a gratitude list. So I do want to point out that we have 1111. So you guys might want to do your own research onto this angel number, but it is a message from your angels and your spirit guides that they are with you, that they are protecting you, and that you have new opportunities being opened up to you. So I wanted to let you guys know that, just because I did see those appear twice. But I feel like what makes you a star is the fact that you guys have the energy of the main character. And what I mean by that is, like, in whatever TV show or story that this is, you guys are the main character. You have that energy where you guys have things revolve around you, and not because you're necessarily trying to make them, but because things in your life just act so crazy and sometimes so bizarre that it's like you laugh and you wonder if this is reality, if it's real life. And you guys do face a lot of challenges, but you are able to overcome them, and everything happens to you so that you can evolve, that you can level up. And like this card says, it's time to lighten up. I feel like some of you guys, you might have went through certain life experiences to really change who you are at your core level, where you went through this transitional period, and that's why you guys are a star, because you guys have a lot of things you went through, and you have learned from them. And I feel like you are someone where no matter what happens, you are always looking for the lesson, whether it's subconscious or conscious. You guys accept the fact of you that needs to change. Each evolutionary turn requires you to give up who you think you are. Your current self isn't the same as you were when you were your past self, and it will never be the same as your future self will change into. Because no matter what mess comes out of your life, you guys are in control. You are the hero of your cosmic journey. So no matter what happens in your life, you are the hero. And then with the warrior of light, this is talking about the fact that you guys have a lot of strength, but it also is Joan of Arc. This is someone who is a well-known person, who everyone knows about her strength. Everyone knows her story. That's what's going on with you. That is why you are a star. Because no matter what is going on in your life, the way you handle it and the way that you move on and you deal with the situation, that makes you a star. And people are going to remember that. And that's why you have card 55, write a gratitude list. If you need to ground yourself with the situations going on in your life, especially if things feel like they're out of control, and you need to feel like you're in more control, write a gratitude list of the things you're grateful for. That is really going to help you put things into perspective and see, okay, while this issue might be going on, you have all these other amazing things. And with this card 19, it goes, there might not be a someday. This is really telling you guys that you are a star because you focus on the moment. You don't try and focus on the future or the things that could happen or the what ifs. You deal with the moment, you act in the moment, because if you don't, you're going to miss that opportunity. And especially because the hero of your cosmic journey, this is all about acting on action. And it is kind of like the sword in the stone. This is someone where, okay, you see a sword in the stone, you can't just walk past it and ignore it, because it's not into that moment where you take action to pull it out of the stone do you become the hero. And that's what's going on in your life. Every day you are a star because you choose to do the action that is going to help you grow, that's going to get you where you need to be. And so it's like you are writing your own story. Regardless of what it is or how it's going to end or what's going to happen, you are in control, and you guys are able to handle things with grace, and you're able to do things in a way that just empowers others, that makes you stand out, because no matter what goes on, you guys are going to be okay. You're going to survive it. I feel like you guys are a star because you have so much strength within yourselves, and you have the ability to overcome things and to handle them in a way that some people couldn't. I feel like you guys have been through so much and continue to go through so much, and sometimes you don't give yourself enough credit. And I feel like you guys are a star because of everything that you have dealt with and everything that you do deal with. You guys are growing and you are evolving, and you are going to live your best life even with the challenges, because no matter what challenge you face, you're never going to let it hold you back. And you guys are always going to find what you can be grateful for. And so I'm going to go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what else we can find out about what makes you a star. So we got these jumpers here. So we have the World, Temperance, Three of Cups, and King of Wands. And so this is telling you guys that what else makes you a star is the fact that you were able to accept closures and endings and walk away from things and not hold on to things longer than you need to. You have the ability to actually be like, you know what, right now is not the time, I need to give it up. And you allow yourself to leave the mess, where you guys are doing things in a way that's balanced because of this temperance energy. You guys are a star because you guys are able to look at things and find the perspective and find what you need to do. You guys are very well evolved, and you guys really have a lot of wisdom based on the situations that you've been through and based on the action that you take, because you guys are worthy of celebration. You guys are a star because you guys are a hero. And so no matter what goes on, you guys are worthy of embracing yourself and having confidence in yourself. And then we also have this King of Wands. And so this is an energy that is all about your control. And like with this card here, it says comes elegant order. You guys are the one who is in control. That's what makes you a star, because no matter what goes on, even when it feels you're out of control, you are able to get back on track. You are able to find the balance, and that is worthy of celebration. You don't let things continue on longer than you need to. You don't allow yourself to stay in a cycle that is not serving you. You guys will make the choice to walk away from it, and that makes you a star because it requires so much strength. And you guys have a lot of just inner resilience that you guys are sharing with the universe and sharing with others. And you are also showing others how they can be strong in their own lives. You guys are very much of a role model to others. And I do also want to add that the back of the deck energy is the Six of Swords. So this is saying that you guys are able to embrace transitions. You guys are able to embrace evolution. And that's what makes you a star. And that's what makes you who you are. And that is why people will admire and look up to you, because you guys are writing your own story and you're the main character, and you have that energy about you where you are not waiting for things to come and save you, where you are not waiting for things to change. You guys are taking control of your life in the ways that you can, and you're allowing yourself to survive these situations and not allow them to tear you down and break you down. You guys are choosing to overcome things, and you're choosing to be grateful for the things in your life. And that really truly makes you a star. And you need to start showing yourself more affection and really appreciate yourself, because you guys are so special, and I feel like you guys just need a big hug. So I hope this resonates with you guys. If it did, please let me know in the YouTube comments down below. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with someone else who needs to hear this message. If you guys haven't already, please hit subscribe. I would love to have you guys a part of this family. If you guys haven't already, turn on that bell notification so you don't miss out when I post my next video. And I can't wait to see you all then. Have a good one. Bye.